I'm not a big fluff guy, so I'm just going to hop directly into giving you the 10,000 foot overview of what this is and why this is crucial to the financial health and safety of your family. So, hacking the American dream, as it sits right now, if you want to go buy a house, what do? You reach out to a realtor. They find a place that's currently on the market that other people have looked at, that some other realtor told them they could get the most amount of money possible for it. And you go look at it and see, okay, maybe this works, maybe it doesn't. Here's the problem with that. Let's say a house is worth 200 grand and you pay 200 grand for it, right? You're going to put a down payment, so maybe 20,000 bucks, you're into the place for 180K. Well, guess what? If you decide you want to turn around and sell that house, something happens in your life. Job transfer, wife gets pregnant, right? You need a bigger home. You turn around and want to sell that place, you got to go list it for 180,000. Well, realtors charge 6% to do that for you. So what's 6% of 200K? That right there, you're looking at 12,000 bucks plus closing costs plus other things. Even if you were able to find somebody that was willing to pay the exact same price that you paid, you're probably not making money. You're probably actually losing money. Now, where we're at right now, this is being shot in early 2023. In the economy, home values have started to dip, right? Interest rates made it where everything was dirt cheap. Now that they're higher, prices are getting forced down. Inflation, right? So let's say you bought that house for 200K and it's now worth 160. Well, you're into it for 180. It really sucks to be you, doesn't it? Flip side of that, what if that same $200,000 house, by following what I'm going to teach you literally right here, what if you bought it for 150K? Something comes up, you need to move, you sell it for 200. Oh snap, you're making 30,000 bucks, right? You're selling it for 200 after realtor fees, all the BS, it goes for 180, 30,000 bucks straight to your family. Guess what? Here's the cool thing with this. How the IRS is set up, if you live in a house for 2 out of 5 years, you don't pay any taxes on that money. It is free for your family. So just imagine how this scales. We're talking 30,000 bucks on a $200,000 place, about on a $400,000 place. 60 grand could be pretty cool, right? Now, let me be clear. This is not a make money thing. That's not the goal here. That is a wonderful side effect of what we're playing with. Flip side of this, what if we got you into the kind of house you want, in the area you want, for even just retail, but you didn't have to pay realtors? Well, that right there saves you that 6%. Maybe you negotiate with the owner of that place and say, hey, if you sell us to the realtor, it's going to cost you 6%. Let's just go ahead and not have that cost involved. So instead of buying your house for 200, let me get it for 180. And they say, yeah, that makes sense, right? So you're building in a little bit of margin, a little bit of cushion from day one. Maybe the money aspect isn't important to you. Maybe you're watching this and you're affluent, right? You're like, what's 20 grand to a guy like me, right? What if we got you your dream home, right? A lot of the times, the really, really nice, sexy stuff doesn't come up on the market often. And when it does, there is a feeding frenzy. What if you never had to be involved in another bidding war again? Or what if you need to be in a particular neighborhood for your family? So the whole purpose of this is helping you find what you want in the area you want it, and likely even getting a better deal on it. Now, here's how I know that this freaking works. Real estate investors, guys like me, right? If you're somebody that blames real estate investors for your problems, sorry. They look at a house, they look at what it's worth, 75% of that, minus the cost of repairs, is the most that they're going to pay. So, real example, hate me for this if you want. I just bought a $420,000 home for $300K. Guess what I had to do to it? A little bit of paint, a little bit of carpet. On that property, I'm going to turn around and flip it because, again, I believe I can do whatever I want with my personal property. I'm going to make $60,000. That's cool and all. I love doing that for my clients. We've literally helped them do it hundreds, if not thousands of times. I would way rather that be your family in that $420,000 house in the best school districts with all of that equity from day one than me or another real estate investor. Guys, here's how I know that this works. We're actively doing it. Furthermore, I wholeheartedly believe any single person that's selling a house would rather sell it to a local family than to a hedge fund, than to Wall Street, than to a guy like me. Don't you think it's about time that you achieved the American dream? Aren't you sick and tired of renting? Are you sick and tired of blaming other people, the market, the economy, for not owning a home or not owning the kind of home that you want? If you have a credit score of 580 or above and you're disciplined enough, yes, there's personal responsibility to this. Nobody owes you shit. So if you're sitting here watching this and your credit's 4 and you have no money in the bank, it's not investors' fault that you don't own a home. It's your own. But if you're watching this and either A, you want to fix that, or B, you've got money in the bank, you've been saving, you have good credit because you pay your bills, I'm going to help you hack the American dream. Let's get into this.